you're thinking. We're only an hour away from college football on Fox Sports 1. In between those 60 minutes of NASCAR fun.
And we said it at the top of the show, old school. It is a true throwback Thursday here on the Hub.
The lady in black.
Well, come on.
It's not a coincidence, is it?
I mean, you got to plan these sort of things out. If you don't, you just look foolish, and I leave that up to Adam.
Okay.
Throwback, then Darlington, hosting NASCAR races since 1950, and a lot of numbers can get lost in that much time, and not just the numbers we call stats. Let's talk about car numbers specifically, the ones most accomplished at Darlington, and the drivers trying to uphold those legacies. More throwback, we will give it to you. A three-time winner at Darlington, and our crew chief, Jeff Hammond, who won in 1978 as a pit crew member at Darlington with Cale Yarborough, and a two-time winning crew chief with Darrell Waltrip, 1981, 1984. You know what this weekend is throwing back to and honoring, because you were a part of it. A lot of fans were upset that they even moved it out of Labor Day, and that's why this whole theme got started. I would love to know what you think of it now coming back.
I've got goosebumps because of the fact that when I think about Darlington.
Sunday night, the Lady in Black will break a lot of hearts, and even the winner will feel her wrath. After Dale Earnhardt Sr. won in 1990, he said, "The old gal didn't knock me out, she just knocked me to my knees to remind me where I was." Turns out Dale wasn't the only one in a love-hate relationship with Darlington. Now, see, Adam, I don't think that's a list that any driver wants to be a part of, and Kurt Busch was this close to not being on it. Over a decade ago, Kurt lost in a photo finish that was so close, it's still tied for the closest finish in NASCAR history. Caitlin Vincey. And in victory lane, the Toyota team has won 7 of the last 9 races at Darlington, and their roster is stacked once again this weekend. Take a look at your
Xfinity
still
series,
is.
and that added track time probably going to help him. And speaking of track time, I would say Terry Labonte will get on track sometime this weekend. Grand Marshal, last time we were there on Labor Day weekend, he got the victory.
Win at Darlington on Labor Day.
You want to know how special this throwback weekend is? Dale Earnhardt Jr. tweeted a few days ago, if you don't have a throwback paint scheme, you're like that kid at the Halloween party that thought you were too cool to dress up. Yeah.
You got a favorite?
I do. I'm going to go back again to the